A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a surprising turn of events, Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov has publicly praised U.S. President Donald Trump's approach to ending the war in Ukraine, calling it a demonstration of common sense. This statement comes amidst escalating tensions and complex geopolitical dynamics that continue to shape the landscape of international relations. Lavrov's remarks were made during an interview with the Russian military newspaper Krasnaya Zvezda, where he expressed his belief that the U.S. and Russia should strive for a relationship akin to that of the U.S. and China, focusing on pragmatic cooperation despite underlying disagreements. He acknowledged that while the U.S. aims to maintain its status as the world's leading power, there is potential for collaboration when interests align. Lavrov noted, "Donald Trump is a pragmatist. His slogan is common sense. It means, as everyone can see, a shift to a different way of doing things." This endorsement of Trump's political philosophy comes at a time when the conflict in Ukraine, which erupted in 2022 following Russia's invasion, remains unresolved. The war has led to significant casualties and a humanitarian crisis, with both sides entrenched in their positions. Ukraine, supported by Western allies, views the invasion as a blatant act of aggression, while Russia frames the conflict as a necessary defense against Western encroachment. Lavrov's comments also included a critique of European nations, which he accused of prolonging the conflict. He stated that Europe has historically been a source of global tragedies and wars, suggesting that the continent's leaders are not genuinely interested in peace. And now, after former U.S. President Joe Biden's term, people have come in who want to be guided by common sense. They say directly that they want to end all wars, they want peace, Lavrov remarked. His comments reflect a growing frustration with European policies regarding the Ukraine crisis. Lavrov dismissed proposals for European peacekeeping forces, arguing that Russia has lost trust in Ukraine following the collapse of previous agreements aimed at resolving the conflict. He emphasized that any peacekeeping efforts should not ignore the rights of Russian speakers in Ukraine and warned against European nations attempting to bolster Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky's position. This development comes as Trump has sought to redefine U.S. foreign policy, positioning himself as a potential peacemaker. During a recent Oval Office meeting, Trump reportedly clashed with Zelensky, accusing him of disrespecting the U.S. and asserting that the Ukrainian leader had no viable strategy left in the war. European leaders quickly defended Zelensky, highlighting the complexities of the situation and the divergent perspectives on the conflict. As the war continues to unfold, Lavrov's comments indicate a potential shift in the narrative surrounding the U.S.-Russia relationship and the ongoing crisis in Ukraine. The international community watches closely as these dynamics evolve, with the hope that pragmatic discussions may pave the way for a resolution to the conflict that has plagued the region for years. The implications of these developments are significant, as they could influence future diplomatic efforts in the broader geopolitical landscape in the years to come. With the war showing no signs of abating, the need for dialogue and cooperation remains critical. As Lavrov noted, the goal should be to find mutually beneficial solutions that can address the root causes of the conflict while avoiding further escalation. The coming weeks and months will be pivotal in determining the trajectory of the U.S.-Russia relationship and its impact on the Ukraine crisis. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.